Hey everybody, welcome back to Bushcraft Joe channel. And you know what time it is? Time for that bushcraft chat. For all you beginners that are sitting on the sidelines thinking maybe I should try that, follow this series. It pops out every Wednesday, first of the month. So that first week, look for this and you'll find the tips and tricks and knowledge shared. So today we're going to be getting into what kind of packs you should take, as well as getting into a little bit of the water, because water is crucial. You know, if something happens to your food while you're out there, you're all right. You know what I mean? You're going back home at some point and you can get something to eat. Water is crucial. Water is going to make your day miserable or comfortable. Miserable because dehydration will definitely take you down to your knees. So if you're talking about, let's say a 2-mile hike in, you're carrying 50 pounds of gear, and all you got is a canteen of water, and you plan on staying 3 days, you're going to be out there for 3 days. You're even going to be so miserable with headaches and sweats, and then you'll stop sweating, and you'll just, the body reeks, it just wreaks havoc on it. So, hydration is a huge deal. What is the best practices out there to literally, you know, prevent that issue? So, if you did your planning, you found your location, you got a stream. Do you drink directly out of the stream? No, you're not in a survival situation where it's do or die. So, if you properly plan this out, you're going to have a water filter. You're going to have a single wall container, such as the Pathfinder canteen kit. So these two here will allow you to do two things. Once you get a fire going, you can take and scoop that water out with your canteen, and you can throw it on the fire and boil it down. So you got that rolling boil for at least, I would say, 2 minutes. I generally do with 7 to 10 minutes. So now you got that, right? Great. If you have a canteen, you can take a bandana, and you can now, once that water is cooled down out of your canteen, you can take your canteen cup, throw a bandana over it, and you can go ahead and pour that through there and get you a cup of water. The reason why you want to do that is you want to go ahead and get rid of any of the sediment that may be there. Pieces of sand or small leaves or anything like that. So now you strained your water. If, depending on what kind of filter you have, or if you're even carrying a filter, now's a great time to break out the life straw and suck it up that way. You can also set up another funnel system, so you can even pour that back into the canteen. You can take and pour that into another, you know, clean container, so forth, so on. So that's kind of what you're looking at. You're boiling your water, it disinfects it. It's going to kill everything, pretty much. Water purifiers and filters generally do just that. They make it taste better. They will filter out many things, but nothing is going to be as good as boiling it. If you are in a place where you can't do fire, there is a formula out there if you do the research. That way, I'm not giving you any bad advice. Do your own research. But yes, you can take a drop of bleach and put it into a certain amount of water, and it'd be safe. So think about that too. Now, you do chemical purification like that and disinfect it. So that covers our water. Let's break into what kind of packs you should be taking. Packs are real interesting because packs get into anything from a small satchel, haversacks, messenger bags, and they can go all the way up to fit, you know, full rucksacks. All this depends on what kind of gear, what kind of kit you're taking, how long you plan on being out there, what you plan on doing. And that is a huge deal. So when you make your plans for this trip, especially your first trip, I suggest packing only what you need. Go out for a day. take a haversack. So that way you take you know, a couple of snack bars or something like that with you. You got a canteen of water. You're just out there to scout, see what you got. You know, maybe take you a little bit of tarp and get a notepad so you can make all your notes so you can make future plans. The next time you go out, then start going, okay, well, I want to do this way, and I want to plan this out. And I brought, you know, this amount of tools, and we're going to work on these projects. And you keep doing that. And you know, as you move along, you'll begin to get a feel of what feels good and comfortable for you. But the thing of it is, if you go out there and you overpack everything, your back's gonna hurt, your feet's gonna hurt, your knees are gonna hurt. You've got 20 pounds of gear that never even goes anywhere. The more stuff you take out of your pack, throw on the ground, the more likely you're going to lose it. Because you'll forget it. Or things will fall out. So when bushcrafting, less is better. And this way you could just take what you need. Because you're going to get to a point to where you will start crafting everything else. So that is what I've got for you on this round, and I will see you next month for this series. Like, share, and subscribe as always. Stay safe, stay armed, stay free, and I'll talk to you again later.